such a strange and amusing place. One day you buy him rocket ship underpants, and then the next they're in outer space. Mama, don't you know you keep the whole world turning round?
Hi, I'm Paige and this is Gretchen, and we're from mommycast.com.
Today we're speaking with Armin Brott, who is a best-selling author and an expert from the Pampers Parenting Network. Armin, welcome to MommyCast.
Great to be here.
We're talking about new dads.
New dads.
New dads.
And
New
Armin
dads.
is an expert.
I suppose.
Writing the books.
Unless you
Right.
ask the kids.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, I
Don't ask
suppose
the
I
kids.
sort of qualify after having written.
How many kids do you have?
I've got 3, 18, 15, and 5.
Wow. So he knows.
He's qualified. Okay.
I forgot what it was like in between and had to do it again.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your thoughts about new dads and some of the things that they encounter.
They feel neglected, right?
They often feel neglected. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is there's so much stuff that's out there for moms. There's so many websites and books and resources and podcasts and mommycasts and things, which is great. But there's just not the same sort of level of resources that's available for dads. And so that's kind of how I got started, is coming up with the first book was called The Expectant Father, was the book that I really wished I would have had at the time. And that then translated into the first year book and then the toddler years. And now you mentioned the Pampers Parenting Network. I'm starting to do some work with them, creating content and resources that are especially for dads, kind of building a community around the Pampers Village where dads can go and get information, because we don't ask for help is part of the other problem.
That's the other thing. It's like you don't ask for help with kids, you don't ask for directions.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
It's an unfortunate thing, but I think one of the things that's really so important, besides getting the resources and getting some sense of how to understand it, is what I always tell dads is first thing you do is you got to close your eyes and jump in. You know, the way that moms get good at this stuff is by making a ton of mistakes. I mean, you just figure out all sorts of things that don't work. Well, but Gretchen.
No, it is. It's trial by fire.
Yeah.
It really is.
It really
I mean,
is.
they don't. There's nothing you can really do to actually prepare. I mean, you can take classes all you want, but until you are in there doing it.
I've heard some dads say, "Oh, I don't give the kids a bath because I'm not good at that." I'm like, okay, well, what if I said I wasn't good at it too? Who would feed the children? I mean, somebody's got to do it.
Right.
So I mean, it's that kind of thing.
It's not rocket science.
Well, okay, give me like the top 5 things that you have questions asked by dads to you, advice.
Okay, top
from you.
5 things is, what do I do with this baby? I have no idea. I've never held a baby before. So the answer to that one is, do whatever you think is right, basically. It's kind of the Dr. Spock thing. It's, you know, you'll be okay.
Hold it like football.
Yeah, another one is, am I ever going to have sex again?
Yeah, that's true.
No, is the answer for a while.
Not for a while.
Yeah, unless you're doing a lot of cleaning up, then that will certainly help speed the
Yeah,
process
right.
along.
Yeah.
Yeah. Work and family things. How am I possibly going to figure out some way of making it work? Because what happens, a lot of guys have the baby and they realize that they really would like to be spending more time at home with the baby, and that doesn't necessarily work out with their career. So how can they come up with some sort of a work and family balance thing? And that's a whole big, long conversation.
I think it's funny that balancing time and family is trumped by, am I ever going to have sex again? It's very interesting. Anyway, we'll have to talk
We
some
think
more.
that way sometimes.
Don't you really think that it should really be the two of them learning together? I mean, so much of it is, you know, dad's this, mom's that, but it really should be the two learning together and developing their own game plan for parenting.
To a certain extent. I think some of it you want to have some sort of general agreement on discipline and on things like that, on education, on trips, on candy after school, or that kind of stuff. But the equality is a really great ideal. But to say, okay, I did 12 diapers, now it's your turn to do 12 diapers.
Right, yeah.
It just doesn't work. Moms and dads do things differently.
Yeah.
And one of the big chores for dads is to not become mommy's little helper, but to
Right.
become dad who can do his own stuff. Whoever is really good at something, they should do that.
Right.
And then somebody else should do something else that they're good at, and hopefully it'll all come out in the wash.
I love being able to say, that's your dad's department, go ask him. I love that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For more about Armin and Pampers Village, go to our website, mommycast.com.
Mama, don't you know you keep the whole world turning round? Mama, don't you know you keep the whole world turning round?
I needed a mnemonic
My
device.
tongue feels a little lazy today.
The song is just not with the program.